I guess we're going to talk about a few of the finds that I found in the last 30 days. So there's a metals business that went out of business locally, and they buy old jewelry from people for the metal. And those places like pawn shops, the stones are not as quite relevant to them. But this, I realized when I was looking at this, is a blue diamond, and I didn't see like the turquoise type color you typically see with irradiation. And I saw some things looking in the loop that to me appear to be things you would see in a natural stone. So I had another loop on me that has a black light. And when you see this, watch. I'll see if you can see it or if it's too bright. But it fluoresces. Now, about 1 in 10, about 1 in 10 natural stones fluoresce uh, under black light. And um, it's an incredibly lucky thing because the way radiation works is it removes the boron, which in natural stones can cross with aluminum and cause fluorescence in diamonds. So what that means is that there is still boron in that stone and it wasn't irradiated. And the inclusions that you see, the way they are combined with the age of the ring, indicate that it's a natural stone. That's an incredible find when they're putting it on sale for like $50. They knew it was a diamond, but they didn't have the skill to figure out what it was. And they doubted it because it was set in silver. But that doesn't mean anything in the international market. These are Pata-Eba tourmalines set in between topaz, and this is silver. And because those are Pata-Eba tourmalines, and they're set in between. Just an incredibly expensive thing because even at that size. Other interesting things that you find, and this one I like a lot. And when you're looking in the world of jewelry, you're looking at things you're buying from thrift stores or metals places, or antique stores. This was from the place that, well, also the place I bought the diamond. These are moonstones, and they're really, really nice moonstones. But also, there's little diamonds, actual diamonds. They test as diamond on my Presidium gem tester, just like that other blue stone did. And but they're clean enough to not be salt and pepper diamonds, but they're dirty enough to where you can kind of get an idea that these are natural stones. So you basically have a ring that's set in silver, so the metals aren't overpricing the value with moonstones, which have no synthesis. It's a great thing. The other thing is some of the gold that I found. This is a weird gold pipe organ pen. It has initials on it. It's 10 karat. It has a date on it. It appears to be a graduation because it has a Roman numeral 9 on it. And it's basically, it's not even a pipe organ, it's the pipes. Very curious thing. This is it's used, it has European number markings on it, but it's a 10 karat gold crossed, made in Italy. And it's very small. It's micro printed on the loop. This is kind of neat because it has the first letter of my first name on it. It has a D, and if you turn it sideways, it's the first letter of my legal name. And it has basically not for short. So this is a diamond. I tested it, very clean diamond, and these are two Colombian emeralds that are they're eye clean, and even in this size, because of the gold, and this is made by a well-known jeweler, and it's being natural gold, even at 10 karat, like it says on the back. It's probably best 10 karat, something harder like that, but it's pretty hefty, a lot more than you might imagine because of those stones. This is actual jadeite. It's on a stretchy band, but these test as jadeite. There is no synthesis of jadeite, because you can see lighter inclusions and then darker around it. When you look in the loop, you see even more. It passes all the different light testing and stuff. These are not dyed. And this is weird. This would be something you'll find like at thrift stores and even antique stores, which you can get weirdly inexpensive. That's actually weirdly expensive if you really learn a lot about jade, because um, it's not something that most small town, most Rust Belt jewelers deal a tremendously amount in, but it's is very expensive stuff. And it's hard for someone who's not an actual gemologist who sees this stuff regularly, because it makes a very distinct sound when you tap it. Um, the it's a different noise that it makes when it hits things, and that's one of the first signs you're dealing with jade. Another is the lack of scratches. It's not very hard, but it's a very tough material. The feel to it, the silky appearance. These are all things that are consistent with jadeite. And after that, when you learn the inclusions and the color and things, it becomes easier. So I hope you all have a wonderful day. Uh, and that was just kind of a picture. But I got a huge haul this month because of what was going on.